Hello dear students, welcome to the series 1000 must solve problems for NEET Physics part 5. Question number 36. At the maximum height position reached by a projectile, the angle between the acceleration and the instantaneous velocity is. Okay. So we'll write the oblique projectile. Say the projectile is fired like this at the maximum height. Here, at the maximum height, the direction of velocity is this. This is the direction of velocity. And the acceleration is always acting downwards. It is acceleration due to gravity. So at the maximum height, angle between the acceleration and the instantaneous velocity, because g is always acting downwards. Okay, so angle between them will be 90 degree. So therefore fourth option is the correct one. We will move on to the next question. Question number 37. A projectile can have same range for two angles of projection. So we know that if the angles are theta and 90 minus theta, ranges are same. Okay. If h1 and h2 are the maximum heights when the range in the two cases is r, then the relation between r, h1 and h2 is, so there are two angles but the range is same. So what is the situation? Situation is something like this. Say one angle of projection is like this. Okay, so the another angle of projection is this. But in both cases, ranges are same. Okay, if that has to happen, what is the relation between r, okay, h1 and h2? So this is the question. Now if you look at all the options, in all the options there is h1 h2, h1 h2, h1 h2. Okay, so now we will write what is h1 h2. Okay, what is h1? We will write first. What is h1? H1 is equal to u square sin square theta divided by 2g. h1 is u square sin square theta divided by 2g. Okay, what is h2? If one angle is theta, other angle is 90 minus theta. Okay, h2 is u square sin square 90 minus theta is cos square theta divided by 2g. Now we will see what is h1 h2. Okay, h1 into h2 is equal to I'll write h1 like this. Okay, 1 by 2 into u square by g into sin theta into sin theta. Sin square theta I have written as sin theta into sin theta. Okay, into h2. What is h2? I'll write like this. Half into u square by g into cos square theta. I'll write cos theta into cos theta. Now I should relate h1 and h2 with r, correct? No. Now we will see what is the value of r. R equal to, what is the equation for r? U square by g into 2 sin theta cos theta, sin 2 theta or 2 sin theta cos theta. Okay. So what is, okay, I need, see here u square by g is there. Sin theta is there. Cos theta is there. So what is missing? 2 is missing. So what I'll do? Multiply and divide the entire equation by 2 somewhere. Okay, here I'll multiply and divide the entire equation by 2. Okay, so that I can pick 1 2 from here. Okay, this 2 I'll pick, so that you see here u square by g into sin theta, okay, into cos theta into 2, correct? Now so here observe u square by g into 2 sin theta cos theta. Okay, u square by g into 2 sin theta cos theta will be 1 r. Okay, and we can pick another r also here. See, this u square by g, this u square by g, okay, this sin theta, this cos theta we will pick. Now one more 2 is missing. Again I'll multiply and divide the entire equation by 2, and this 2 I'll pick. So what happens now? U square by g into 2 sin theta cos theta will be another r. Okay, so what we have covered? So u square by g into 2, okay, into sin theta into cos theta is 1r. Okay, so what happens? I can write h1 into h2 is equal to, so the black circled ones are 1r, okay, and blue circled terms will give you another r. Okay, then what is remaining? So here 1 by 2 is remaining, 1 by 2 is remaining, here another 1 by 2 is remaining. So here 1 by 2 is remaining, here 1 by 2 is remaining. Okay, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. So what happened? R square by 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into 2 is 8, 8 into 2 is 16, r square by 16. So this means r square, okay, r square is equal to 16 into h1 h2, or I can write r is equal to 4 into square root of h1 h2. R is equal to 4 into square root of h1 h2. So therefore first option is the correct one. Question number 38. The angle at which a ball be thrown so that its range is related to time of flight as r equal to 5t square. Okay, we'll start the question like this. R is equal to 5t square given. Okay, t is time of flight. What is r? R is u square by g into 2 sin theta into cos theta, okay, into 5 into, what is time of flight? Time of flight is 2u sin theta by g, 2u sin theta by g. Square it. What happens? 4u square sin square theta divided by g square. Now what we are left with? See, this u square and u square gets cancelled. 1 sin theta gets cancelled. Then this 2 goes 2 times. 1 g gets cancelled. Okay, so what I'll write? So this g I'll move it to LHS. G is 10, no? 10 equal to, here 5 into 2 is also 10 into sin theta by cos theta. Sin theta by cos theta is tan theta. So therefore we get tan theta is equal to 1. This implies theta is equal to 45 degree. That means when theta is equal to 45 degree, the relation r is equal to 5t square is correct. Okay. Next, question number 39. A body is projected horizontally from a point above the ground, and the motion of a body is described by equation x is equal to 2t and y is equal to 5t square. So what we have to observe here is a body is projected horizontally. It is a horizontal projectile. Okay, where x and y are the horizontal and vertical coordinates in meter after time t. The initial velocity of the body will be, so you try to understand this initial velocity. So they have asked us to calculate initial velocity. So we should understand that in the case of a horizontal projectile, okay, so in the case of a horizontal projectile, initially the ball is thrown along the horizontal. Okay, so initial velocity of projection, okay, initial velocity of projection will be, say if it is u, will be equal to initial horizontal velocity. Okay, because initially the ball is moving along horizontal only. After some time the projectile may come down, so that is a different story. Okay, but initially initial velocity is equal to horizontal velocity, initial horizontal velocity. So how to find out ux? Okay, so we are given x, correct? Now x is equal to 2t is given. Okay, so if you differentiate this, Okay, so dx by dt will give you vx, velocity of the object at any time. So that is equal to 2. And as you see, this 2 is independent of time. That means horizontal velocity will not change, however. So initial horizontal velocity is also equal to 2 meter per second. Okay. So since it is a horizontal projectile, okay, so initial velocity will be definitely along the horizontal itself. So therefore, fourth option is the correct, 2 meter per second along the horizontal. So why they have given y is equal to 5 s square? Just to confuse you. Okay. Next. Or what you can do here is, even if you calculate Vy, okay, y is there now, y is equal to 5t square. What is Vy? 5 into differentiation of t square, 2t you get, correct now. So Vy will be equal to 10t you will get. So what is the initial vertical velocity? Initial vertical velocity means you have to substitute t is equal to 0. So then you will get 0. So initial vertical velocity will be 0. Initial horizontal velocity will be 2 meter per second. So therefore initial velocity is 2 meter per second along the horizontal itself. Then we will see question number 40. An aeroplane is moving horizontally with a speed of 180 km per hour. So first we will, drops a food packet while flying at a height of 490 meter. The food packet is found at a horizontal distance x with respect to the drop point. Then what is x? Okay. So this is a horizontal projectile. Okay, 1 second. So aeroplane is moving, a food packet is dropped. Okay, so that food packet definitely moves like this. Okay, so this is the horizontal distance from the drop point, means it is range of the projectile. Range of the projectile is r equal to u into square root of 2h by g. First we will see what is u. Okay, what is velocity? Velocity is 180 km per hour. So how to convert this into meter per second? 180 into 5 by 18 you have to do. So 18 goes 10 times. So 10 into 5 is 50. So u is equal to 50 meter per second. Then we will substitute it here. R is equal to 50 into square root of 2 into h. What is h? 490. So divided by g. G is 9.8. Now since 490 is there, we will take 9.8. So that simplification is easier. R will be equal to 50 into 2 into 490 is 980. Okay, 980 divided by 9.8 will be 100. Okay, so square root of 100 will be 10. So 10 into, so this will be equal to 10. 10 into 50 will be equal to 500. So therefore the answer is 500 meter. Third option is correct. Thank you very much.